Okay, I think we are live. We should be good. Seems good. Cool. Let's pour myself a drink to edit to. Or editing, should I say. So yeah. Today's stream is continuation of Saturday night stream. Didn't get around to streaming yesterday. So today we are streaming with the goal of finishing the photos off. So we're not going to hang about too much because there's plenty of photos to get through and they do take a while. But welcome, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending where you are in the world. It is 5:12 for me, but we are going to be editing photos. So let me bring up Lightroom. We can kind of go through the photos that we edited on stage myself. Camera movement, smooth. Okay, so here we are. These are the photos. We didn't get many done, but I had a slow start to the stream and then it got late, so we're gonna just concentrate on smashing through the rest of the photos. What we'll do is I will skim through them for you to see. So very minimalist, kind of like edit style is my go-to at the moment. You can see on this photo especially. I often like tweak bits. If there's something in a photo that is like a small little distraction, like I'll edit it out. But for the most part, I do simple edit on photos, but I get the vibe that I want. I don't go over the top. I do a bit of cleanup in places. I really like this photo. This was one of my favorite ones we did. I really like this one. Really cool. That. Edit. And this was the last one I think we did. So yeah, it was. Yeah. We are going to carry on where we left off. So I'm just gonna get straight into it, honestly. Welcome. Hope you've all had a good Monday, productive Monday. I definitely have had a very productive Monday, though I was very lazy and my sleep pattern is so scuffed at the moment. Which is proving interesting. I've completely scuffed it recently, and not intentionally, but I'm waking up so like late midday. Okay, slap on this preset. Pull down the highlights a little bit, and the whites. A nice spot. Is this a bit more? Crush the blacks a bit. Go check where the whites are at. Okay, this is where we now need to kind of focus on the colors. I kind of like the yellow, so I feel like bring the green down. I'm gonna push the yellow a bit because I want the yellow to be the focus. So we're going to bring down the pink. actually do. I want the yellow to the focus. Green. I actually think this is a better photo if we punch in more. We'll zoom in, a little zoom in action. To help our eye. Darken that left-hand side so you're more focused on the guy in the middle. This one's a bit of a weird one. There's a lot going on. But our goal is to try and hit that same vibe that we've been kind of going for. That I'm liking this, I'm liking this. Think definitely has the tone that I want to go for here. You can see the difference. I'm pretty happy with that, honestly. I don't think there's much. Like, I'm tempted to see what this looks like. I actually kind of like that more. It cuts out a lot of that noise on the left. Yeah, that's much nicer. Now the question is, do we go there? Get some of this above, or I think we keep it just below the light. Over like a low down crop. Unless we go something like that. I don't know what I like more. I think I actually prefer a low down crop. Well, I actually think a lower down crop's nicer. And actually just a touch more. Just to get rid of that side. I think that's way nicer than what we actually had originally. Okay, I like that. On to the next. Now, I kind of expect to be a... I kind of want to go like... My thought is... like that, but I actually think a 16 by 9 just... start with that crop. Let's start with this crop. For Trixel, or Trial, I'm not sure which one that is. Hopefully I've said that right. Thank you very much for the follow, dude. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. My name is Horizontal. I am a gamer, creative, all sorts, hobbyist photographer. This is by no means what I do on the daily. It is something I enjoy. Welcome to the stream. We are editing some photos tonight. And chilling, having a drink. Chillaxing. Hope you're having a great day. On it bright. I don't know if I'm 100% sold on this crop. Let's whack the green right down, the colours down. We want the yellow to pop again. Always been loving your clean, modern design style. Thanks for such a unique and fresh design style in the esports scene. Thank you very much. I haven't designed much recently, actually, but I appreciate the kind words. I've always been in love with like the minimalist style. Yeah, the minimalist look. Which is, as you're seeing, I can show you a couple of the other photos we've already edited, but it's very much now a part of my photography style as well. Ooh, I quite like this of just getting all the building. I actually think I prefer this crop. Let me go here. Like, this photo really shows it. But like, I really missed. Style that I kind of really leaning out in my photography. These are just for myself. I don't actually do photography for clients or anything. The other people that I've done photography for has been my sisters at their weddings, like, and not even as their main photographer. I've been like a secondary photographer for them. But yeah, I do photography as a hobby just for myself. I post all my photos on Instagram. I don't know if I'm not 100% sold on this photo yet. I'm trying to work out why. It's not what I meant to do. I'm wondering if I do a crop like this. No, not sold. Not sold at all. And there's not like a focus. I haven't got a strong focus. I think that's where I'm going wrong here. Do you got a big Instagram account? No. My Instagram account, I would say, is fairly mediocre. I think this is the best crop. I just need to dial the colours, like the tone of it in properly. That's getting there. Yeah, I have like a pretty. I actually don't know. Let me open it up here. I'm unsure how many. I don't even know how many followers I have on Instagram. 300. So pretty small, really. Nothing spectacular. But you can see in my current photos, like this minimalist style that I'm taking, or approach that I'm having with my edit and photography. It's always been something I've enjoyed since I first got into like pretty well. I wouldn't say when I first got, but like pretty early on into when I got into graphic design. I've enjoyed like a more minimalist design style. I remember first learning about minimalism and being like really like captured by it. I'm pretty happy with how this one looks. Definitely has the color palette that I want. I like it. Yeah, really like minimalism really captured me like back when I first started design. And it's kind of something I've always fallen back onto. Like I've experimented in different things and pushed myself to try new styles or techniques and stuff, but I always end up going back to minimalism. Do you like more nature, city, or old settings? I think I would say my favorite is urban and lifestyle. So like urban lifestyle photography is probably my favorite. And then I would say like nature / landscape sort of stuff is secondary. And like to me, urban and lifestyle is like usual urban photography, like portrait photography of people. Not that I really take them very often at all either, because I don't have any. I often go out shooting on my own, so I don't often have a subject. But then lifestyle stuff's like event photography or like car. I love car photography. I love going to car shows. So that's probably my favorite style of photography. And I love trying to find, like, I've really fallen in love with this idea of minimalism in photography and trying to find, I feel like I'm going to sneeze, but it's like on the edge. And trying to find like a minimalist, like capture a minimalist moment or look while in like an urban landscape, because I feel like that's quite a challenge. There's always a lot going on in an urban landscape, so trying to capture that minimalist feel can be quite hard. Next photo. Like something like this. I like them in it. I don't know if that's that didn't strain anything. That did. I can't tell if that's better or not. I think it's better if I do this. That feels better. I used to really like photography, and the one photographer I liked had a style where they really liked taking photos of small things close up and having them feel larger. Oh, so like macro photography. I do enjoy macro sort of photography, and I often take the odd macro sort of shot within like an urban setting or something. Like I love getting like really close up detail on things. In this photo, I feel like the contrast in the top right from new old architecture. It's a good point, actually. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's like a good shout. Actually, good shout. We can somehow get. Let's try and somehow. Maybe we focus something like that. I feel like I need the top of the buildings though. This correction. Let's just do that just to get rid of any slight. There won't be a lot of distortion, but because I'm shooting, this is all my photos are pretty much shot on 50mm. So I think this is a good starting point for the crop. I think this is a good starting point. So slap on my preset and then we'll work from there. I need to bring some of these down. I can still feel that sneeze on the edge of. I hate it. Do you ever get a sneeze where it's like you can feel it, like you want to sneeze? Like it's right there and then it just goes away. That's what's just happened. I hate it here. Slap up the grain. Go grab some pepper. I actually don't want to sneeze because it's my hay. Like, I have really bad hay fever, and usually when I sneeze, it then makes my nose run. So I'd actually rather not sneeze. So hopefully I can hold it in. Okay. Bring that blue color down a little bit. I don't want it that cold looking. I think kind of wish these guys were in this. I'm wondering if I can crop up. I'll lose all the track though. It's worse. It's so hard to like get this at this angle that feels right. Okay. I think I actually preferred that. I want the top of that building showing. So let's go with something like that. I think that's the best framing. How are we looking there? I'm quite liking the look of that. Best way to check is do this. Pretty happy with how that looks, I think. I feel like it fits in with the mood of the photos. If anything, a little bit bright. Just a small tweak. There's a lot going on. It's not my favourite photo, but I do like the, like you pointed out, I do like the contrast of the new and old architecture. I think I'd actually prefer it if these two guys weren't in it. But okay, now I have two similar shots here and I haven't decided which I liked. And I think I prefer this one. It's the guy on the bike in it more. Yeah, so we'll get rid of that one. We'll go with this one. Boom, 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 boom. Flying through these photos. We're on. Hey bro, just checking in on your continuation. Yes, continuation from last stream. I didn't get a chance to stream last night, so I didn't get a chance to even open Lightroom or touch the photos. So just carrying on with the photos. I've already done a couple. Got this one, tram, and then we just this one. Flying through them tonight. But welcome back. About to stream. Hope you've had a good couple of days, good weekend. Hope your Monday's gone okay. Right, let's go with a 4x5, and then I want to kind of focus in on this. Tempted to see what 16x9 looks like here. I do like it, but also, I actually think I prefer closer. It's going good. I'm about to log out because I'm driving over in Paris. I'll try to hop on when I go home. Alright dude, drive safe. And I'll catch you later. I feel like we go with this. Over like or the other option is we go I actually kind of like that. We get that in a 4x5. Either this or the 16x9 both feel really good. I think the 16x9 feels better. Just I think the 16x9 is nicer. I actually think that's nicer. Let's go with that. still have the preset on. Let's bring down the exposure just a touch. Let's warm it up a little bit. It's a little bit too blue. Highlights need to definitely come down a bit, and the whites. Shadows, because it's very bright. Take a little bit more of the texture and clarity. Dehaze it a good amount. Now we're gonna. Okay. We're gonna pull the red off this one. The red and oranges. Boost the yellow a bit more. We're gonna bring the blue off because I don't want his coat jumping out as much. Or do we make his coat the thing that jumps out more? No. Like. Let's do a little bit of lens correction. Slam up the grain aplenty. Okay, I think we're actually not far off there. I'm happy with how that looks, honestly. I think we nailed, like, see, playing around with the crop, it took a bit of playing, but we found. I don't know, is she looking at me or is she looking down the track? I think she's looking at me. Good old Deliveroo. Let's have a look. Lights off. I actually like that. That's framed quite well. Good composition by me, if I do say so myself. I'm pretty happy with that. See, these last few, there's not much I can do with like clean up for minimalism. It's all kind of been framing. Because there's so much going on that I can like erase anything. So a lot of this has just been getting the framing down, the crop down, good composition, and this is the shows why presets are so useful. Because the speed you get off them, of getting like repetitive edit styles, is very quick. And it's why I have presets made of the styles that I like or that I want in my photos. So it's just a like fast process. Now this is an interesting one because something a little bit more fun. We go something like this. Straight in with like this line. Now we could go all reflection, or we can go like, I think somewhere in between. I don't know how this is going to turn out. This is just me having a bit of fun, honestly. Genius of stupidity. Welcome to the stream, my dude. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. My name is Horizontal. I am a creative gamer, all the photographer, whatever you want to call me. Tonight's stream is me editing photos, so welcome. Hope you're having a good evening. Hope you got a good Monday. But yeah, we are editing some photos that I recently took. Just for myself, just gonna be on my Instagram. trying to get a minimalist style to the photos. There's not a lot I can do with this photo. It's more really kind of just a bit of fun, a bit of a reflection. If anything, it's just like colors here. You almost can't tell that it's a reflection. I actually don't mind where that's at the moment. Where it was to where it is now. I think it's a fun photo. It's nothing special. It'd be cool if there was like a more interesting, like I managed to capture like some interesting subject in the reflection. Or something lent against the reflection could have been good. I kind of feel like it's missing something. Now this would be a good spot to have like a portrait photo taken maybe, up against the reflective glass. But I think overall, that's quick edit, just simple little cleanup. And on to the next. Okay, this is where things are going to get interesting. Because this is very minimalist. And I love it. I love the contrast of the different materials. Right, straighten. Let's go with this edge. That hasn't really done anything, so I'm presuming we're pretty damn straight. Okay, I think the bigger the better on this. Personally, I think it looks better with the... I think... definitely bring it in. Or do we go 16:9 here? Let's have a look. 16:9 could be nice. Could be nicer. Just lose that. I do also like the contrast of both building types. I think I prefer that because you got the contrast of the two and then the sky. I think we'll go with this. Boom, 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 boom. So, slap on the preset, it is very bright. Bring those highlights and the whites down. And the shadows. We like haze over here. I'm going to push the orange and yellow because I like the contrast it's giving. We're going to slap up the grain. We'll do a bit of... oh. Off. Do a bit of... no, not transform. Lens correction. Jeez. Third time's a charm. Before, after, a little before and after. Pretty... very minimalist photo. Very simple. There's not really anything to clean up. Maybe a little bit too bright still. Though I do like the how bright it is. How's it look with the lights off? kind of like it. Very simple, very minimalist, very much the style that I'm going for. I realised my now playing thing wasn't showing. Okay. I'm pretty happy with how that looks. It's very minimalist phone. There's not really a great deal to the edit. There's no cleanup needed. Got a pretty nice crop. I think that over the 16:9, I think. So, 16:9 is kind of nice. Maybe we do 4:5, but we do it tighter. So less sky. Oh wait. Ooh, it's a nice like cut from corner to corner. Oh, I kind of like that. But actually, do I go? I'm gonna go more like that. I think that's better. Then full. Oh, I can't tell. I think somewhere in between. Yeah, we'll go with that. I like that. Would have been good if there was no one behind him. I haven't even got him in focus, which is the annoying thing. Maybe I'll do this guy over here. No. Yeah, I certainly hit the focus behind. Kind of makes this photo pointless because I wanted the attention on the cyclist, not. Yeah, no, this photo's getting scrapped. Doesn't hit what I want it to hit, and mistake on my end. This new hi-fi playlist by Stream Beats, super like, I love the like how upbeat it is. It's like summer lo-fi. That's what it literally feels like lo-fi for the summer. Okay. There's a lot going on here. A lot going on here. So let's straighten. And then let's start with a 4:5 and see what we can crop into. What's in focus here? What's our... I feel like this is definitely a 16:9 sort of crop. Maybe... I feel something like this, honestly. I think if we go... It's pretty straight. I think something like this, where you've got this blurred in the foreground, but the skyrise, and then you've got your food truck in the foreground. I think this is a good start crop. Maybe try and cut out the Burger King. Honestly, you know what now? I like the bollards just in front. Yeah, I prefer something like that. Let's go with this as a starting point. So slap on the preset. Push it down a bit. It's down a bit. Everything's a little bit high. Not a bad spot. A little bit blue. There we go, a little bit more warmth to it. Definitely helps. Let's pull the blues down a little. Like that. The lens correction. Slap on a load of green. So that's how we like it. We're already starting to get there. I kind of want to, honestly, don't really want that pigeon there. On that one. I know it's like such a small thing, but it's surprising. I think I actually need to go like something more like that. I think that's better. Let's get there so the focus of the building's on that line. I think that draws your eye quite well. I actually really like that. How's it look? The lights off. That kind of hits the vibe that we're going for. That kind of hits the vibe that we're going for. What's this? Notification. Remove. You know what? Hang on, let me. I'm going to draw myself in self promo because why not? I am the community manager, I can do what I want. Okay, cool. Pretty happy with how that's looking. We're flying through these first today. There's not a lot of cleanup on these ones because there's only so much that I can kind of like get rid of. Now this is going to be a fun one. This is going to be a fun one. If I can get this how I'm kind of picturing. I mean, for starters, we want to level this. Now, gonna probably try and get rid of this in the corner. We're gonna try. I don't know if I'll be able to. I don't feel like that's straight. That feels better. Okay, this, I love how it's looking, crop-wise. Oh, yes. Just putting my preset on already makes it look better. Just like, look, before super dark, already looking better. We can even push this more. But I do want like a certain level of shadow to it. Oh no. Okay. I want green to pop, obviously. Everything else. Essentially what to bring down. So much better already. So much better already. Okay. Okay. I actually think this could be... I don't know if that is nice as a 4x5. I mean, it's way better than it was. It's just not quite. Vibe. I think I actually need to... That's better. That's... yeah, that's better. I kind of wish this wasn't there. Which then makes me think, like, does this look better? I think the 4x... I think the 4x5 does look better. I'm going to try something. It's probably not going to work. We're going to try it anyway. And that is removing this. Yeah. Actually, Does that look right? Is that noticeable? I feel like it is. I'm not keen on that. I think, yeah, because if I crop in, I don't feel like it has the same vibe as having the whole umbrella, in my opinion. Which then so hard to decide. No, I think we keep this. I'm pretty happy with how that looks. Yes, it'd be nice if this wasn't there, but honestly don't think it's too much of an issue, really. I'm going to give it one more go of getting rid of, but I don't think I can nail it properly. Yeah, there's like an artifact going on here. I don't think it's noticeable. Surprising how much of a difference it does make. I think I could actually get away with that. Yeah, okay, we're doing it. We'll go with that. Like, fuck. How do I zoom to 100%? I want to go back to just full screen. Jeez. I can't go back to the friggin' fit there. Why am I not clicking that? I'm an idiot. Yeah, you can't tell. Really. That's actually worse, so no. I'll do that. Let's just stick with what we got. I'm pretty happy with that. How that looks. think that's actually a really nice photo. I'm just over messing with it. Right. This is where I've got a couple of these and I didn't know which I preferred. Wait, that's because he was super short. It's a separate photo actually. I remember now. I remember now. Okay, yeah. We'll go with 4x5 and I really just want to focus on this building. I think the fuller one over the I was saying that. I don't mind the more. I think though the bus is really annoying. I can probably get a similar, yeah. I think I'm gonna go with that as the starter crop. I think over anything else. Okay, we'll start here. We'll start here. That actually gives it really cool colors. But no, we'll stick with the same. Red of the building's too distracting, so we'll dull that down. I'm going to push the blues. Kind of bring some of the other colours down. So it's the blue that's like really popping. Keep the purple up there just because there's some of that in it. I always find getting a nice, like a photo I'm happy with of graffiti, like big wall murals like this, is so hard to do, I feel. I really do struggle to get like a photo that I'm happy with. I think that's the best. Not a terrible photo. I kind of want it to be 4x5 though. don't hate it. I think I need to have the bus in it because otherwise it just feels unbalanced. Don't know if that makes sense, but it's not my favorite photo, but I do like the artwork. I don't know if there's much really I can do with this. I think the 16:9 is nicer. Gives you a better scale of the building that it's painted on, I think. Yeah, I think that's better. Go with that. This will be a bit more justified. We'll start with this as a crop. Oh, it is right now as well. That's funny. Put the preset on. We'll start. I'll get these things out of the way first, so I don't have to come back down to this end. I actually think I want to pull the blues down and make it just. Actually, this yellow is very yellow. I'm liking how that one's looking. I do think I want him as my main focus. It's just How do I frame him? Could just like full focus on him. I don't hate it, I just kind of, I don't know, I feel like I want more in the photo. It's always the crop. Because when you're thinking about Instagram, you're very limited. I think I go for the wider. I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with how that looks. I have to pull myself another bit of JD. I think the one we've edited so far today, I think this might be one of my favourite. Or even the first one, I actually quite like the first one. To do like that one. I think this one's the most minimalist. But I like the red. Now this is an interesting one. Because I took this not really knowing if, I wasn't sold on it when I took the photo. But I'm wondering if I can do something like this. I'm gonna go with that as the crop. See what we can do here. I got a vibe going. There's something there. It's a cool looking shop, so I know these are very small little details, but it's surprising how quickly. I don't even know if that was one or if that was a mark on my monitor. That was a bit of something on my monitor. But also something on my monitor. I can't tell what's on my monitor and what's not now. It's surprising how much like just those little things actually take away like a lot of little distractions. In the photo. Like it's surprising. Like all that down there, gone. Just gives it like takes away the little details so that the main focus is the window. There's no distractions. Comes back down to the minimalist sort of look. I actually quite like how that looks. Just a skate shop window. Kind of fits into the vibe that I'm going for. Next photo. This is a left. This is one that I obviously took right after taking something else. So I don't really know if it's going to be anything worth. So if I can get like a cool sort of fashion-y looking shop. Require high contrast. heavy amounts of green. Don't even know if there really is anything here. Not really. Now that I've done a quick edit on it, we're scrapping it. There's not really an interesting enough photo to me. Now this could be interesting. We'll go with a 4x5. Get him like bottom left corner. Where do we go? I don't want this car in it, definitely. I wonder if it's 16:9 is actually better for this. Nah, definitely go with this. Let's slight. I don't think it needs much of a straighten. Just a tweak. Slap the preset on. The shadows. Right, we definitely don't want the blues popping as much because I want the red brick to be what kind of pops more here. It's not bad actually. Before, after. It's definitely hitting that vibe that I want to hit. I like this actually. I quite like this edit. For those of you who are just dropping in, I'm just editing photos for my own Instagram. This is not client work or anything, it's just I am a hobbyist at photography. This is by no means my profession. I just enjoy doing it, and I've done photography now probably for about, I'd say 5 years is how long I'd say I've been doing it, because it was roughly when I got my DSLR 5-6 years ago. So though I've always had a camera since I was young of some degree. Okay, I'm pretty happy with how that looks. I don't think I actually think I do prefer this crop. No. We'll stay with what we had. We'll stay with what we had. This is a 16/9 sort of situation if I were someone. We'll go with that. Take the yellow and the red off and the orange. Push the greens though. Pink. I'm pretty happy with that. Fun little photo. As is this one. Okay, everything but yellow is getting pulled down. Maybe I do pull the yellow down as well. Nah. There's not much with this photo. Pretty simple. We'll go with that as the crop. We'll work off of this. Put myself a bit more JD. These last couple of photos. And I'm going to slap on my HZL V2 preset, the one we've been using this whole time. And we'll get to editing. Okay, this is where I'm going to post that. I'm interested to see what happens if I just go. What's it going to try and replace it with? Twin mirror. That's interesting. I was just intrigued. It definitely looks better. What you're pouring, I am on JD Apple. I have a little bit left from my birthday, so just having some JD Apple. No mixer, just straight. I think I'm pretty happy with how that looks. It's always good to just go back through and check that they're all sharing a similar vibe, which I feel like they are. Now this could be an interesting shot if cropped right. Which I quite like that crop. D. No. We'll stick to the same as we have been. Pop up the grain. Might as well turn that on because I've done it anyway. Okay. I want the red to be the focus, but I want it damage the focus. Green really. Pretty happy with how that's looking, though don't like these blue lights there. So just spot removal. Just cleans them up enough that they're not noticeable. Like this as the focus. I like that photo. There's not much really else, not much more to do with that. I guess the only thing would be like these little scuffs on there. Really anything just my pickiness. Be happy with that. On to the next, of which it is blown out to I don't know if there's anything here. If there is, it's a tight crop or something on this. Potentially something there. Let's go with that crop. Gonna bring all this down a lot more. There's definitely something here. Like photo-wise, there's definitely something within this that I can find. I like the orange and yellow with this. I actually really like that shot. I thought there wasn't going to be anything there because it was so blown out, but that crop actually works really well. Pretty happy with that. Pretty happy. This has to be a 16x9. I'd thought. My idea is something like that. I don't think I can do a 4x5. And it look as good. think it needs the foreground. Too much. I think over just straight up focusing on the bus, right? I think having the street down the back makes it better. Just tweak these down a bit. Green. Slap it up to around 20. I like plenty of green. Right, colours. We're going to focus on that blue. So let's bring the magenta. Keep that blue there, nice rich blue. And everything else. Kind of like it. Pretty happy with all of those, I think. Let's go back to the first one we edited today and let's just refresh through them. I think if anything, this needs a slight colour white balance tweak. But I like. Happy. If anything, just bring this down just a little. The exposure, I mean. Happy with that one. I really like that. Also really like that one. Plants. Works. Works. Also like that one. It's an interesting one. Pretty basic, but not bad for it. I don't mind this, but at the same time I'm a bit like, do I like this? Maybe it'd be better as a 16:9, you know? Right. I think it actually would be. Let's go with that. Like that photo. I actually really like that one actually. And then that's a nice, pretty minimalist, simple one. I'm actually really happy with all these photos. I still would say, I think out of the whole set, this is one of my favourites. And I'd actually say today, coming back to it, I need the exposure dropping a tad. I just think that's a great photo. I definitely impress myself at times. Like, it's very easy to be hard on yourself and look at other photographers, like either big ones on their social media or like world famous photographers, and be like, wow, they get really amazing shots. Like, But I would say over the last year or two, I've seen a huge improvement in my photography. And that's from, I think, consuming more content from different styles of photography and different photographers, and also just shooting more. Like, it's just, a lot of it is just time put in. The more I shoot, the more I get to know my camera, the more I get to know what I want to shoot and what I like to shoot and how it will look in editing. Like, I feel like I'm at a point now where I love shooting 50mm. I think the only other thing that like I have a want to spend money on with photography is on I'd love a Sigma 105mm, 105mm, like not full zoom, but like sort of like a zoom lens, because I don't have anything that covers that. And I'd like to buy like nicer lenses, if that makes sense. And eventually I'll upgrade my camera body probably, but I think I managed to get really great photos out of a pretty basic entry-level DSLR. I have a Canon 100D with the bog standard like Canon 50mm. It's like, it proves that you don't need big fancy camera to get a good photo. Good composition, nail the settings for the lighting, and good lighting, and then editing it in a style that looks good, like a nice style. Nailed it. I should really share these more on like TikTok and stuff. But I'm super happy with these photos. Super happy. I also quite like this skateboarder one. It makes me laugh at this. I didn't know, but he's looking at me. I think I did a really good job at capturing urban in a minimalist style or minimalist feel. Some of them are minimalist. Some of them are. The Crane one is. And I mean, I would say this one's a very minimalist, but some of them aren't. Some of them are like this one, the platform. Like, these aren't, but they have a feel to them. They feel part of the same grid and set. Because like, for me, a big part of my photography now is I post only on Instagram. I put some of them on my website, but for the most part, like, my photos just exist on Instagram, and that's where I enjoy looking at them. And the grid is like my way of curating like how my photos look. Like the grid, like having a nice looking grid is important. I'm more like a grid that flows together. Like, I don't like a grid that suddenly is sporadic and all over the place, which I've had in the past. Like back down here, these kind of bounce around a lot of how they look, the style. So you get to here, and I don't cull all this because like it's memories. Like, I'm not gonna get rid of this stuff. It's all memories at the end of the day. The car photo ones are quite good ones too, and these are some of my earlier photos. And there's some gems there, some not so great ones. But you can see how much my photography has improved the further I go back. And like, I keep all this here as memories, but you can definitely see from like this point onwards, which is about a year ago, I really started to find a style and like find a format of how I like my grid. Like everything edited very similar, like all with the same preset basically. All kind of flows together and tells a story. Then that ends and we go on to like the next look and feel, and that lasts for quite a while. All the way through, even on these like urban shop things. And I try to group stuff together so it all flows nicely. And then we move on to like this brighter minimalist feel that I have going. Go super minimalist. This is me experimenting with the style and getting the editing down, and then really getting into a minimalist. And I still have more photos from this photo session to post. They're all like sunset photos. Like this one, I love this photo. This one as well, I love this photo. But yeah, you can kind of see like the style I've got going on my grid, and then these will fit into it. Like they'll be their own like urban minimalist, but they will still fit into the grid and it'll kind of flow into this, which is what I want. I'm super happy with them. Like I honestly, like, some of these are really. I think that's a great photo. I also really like this one. I'm surprisingly good at photography. Where am I? I can show. So some of the ones I've got left to post are these like sunset ones. So let's open them up so you guys can see. This is one to post. Super minimalist, the silhouette in the sunset. Already posted them. This is one I want to post. No, not this one. That one. With the couple in the middle. I think this is a beautiful shot. That's the one that I was on about that I love. Great shot. Also great shot. Another great shot. This, I love this. Macro details. Again, great shots. There's the... And that's it. Yeah, I think this is one of my favorites of this, like the ones left to post. I would say this one, like these two together, different formats. Then this shot. I think this shot's great. Also really love this shot. I was so pleased with this photo shoot. And this is, if you don't know where these photos came from, or if you haven't been here before, I did a video on my main channel, so if you head over to my YouTube channel, you can do !YouTube in the chat. I'll give you links to both my YouTube channels, my main and my gaming. This was all part of a video I did, which was a POV photography video. And you can watch me from the POV of me taking these photos, and I chuck the edited versions up on screen so you can see as we're going along. Super chill, relaxing video to watch. Would recommend. But yeah, I want to do more of these. More of those style videos, and honestly this, the more I look at this, the more I fall in love with this. And definitely when I get my own place, I want to I mean, I could do it now. I just don't have much wall space. Getting a couple of these printed. I'd love this one printed and this printed, I think. But yeah, that was we smashed through them first today. I'll smash through them today. Which is good. Because that's what I wanted. Smash through the foes and then I can chill. What did I just read? Wait, where did that just go? Huh? Wait, what? I hate Twitter when it does this, when you're reading a tweet and then it's like, update, boom. I don't know whose tweet it was. I was reading the text and I didn't look who it's from. Where's it gone? Oh. Oh, it's Pitch fucking tweeting about. Okay. I should change my stream to just chatting as we are done editing photos. If anyone drops in and asks what we're up to, I can show them, but for the most part, we're just chatting now. But yeah, if you are new here and you're chilling and lurking, I would appreciate the follow. I also appreciate any follows on my socials. You can do the exclamation point socials in the chat, or all the links are below the Twitch stream at least, and the YouTube stream in the description. For those of you that are here on Twitch and don't know, I do stream on YouTube, and those of you on YouTube and don't know, I do also stream on Twitch at the same time. This is a multi-stream, so if you ever see me talking to someone that doesn't appear to be in your chat, it's probably because they're in the other chat. But yeah, you can do exclamation mark socials to get my Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and you can do exclamation point YouTube and it'll give you both my YouTube channels. I do gaming videos and creative videos, though for the most part I haven't done a creative video in a few months, so I need to change that soon. Some of you also might be here from KCP. I appreciate you if you are. For those of you who don't know, I'm a community manager for KCP. KCP is the Kansas City Pioneers. They're an esports team. And they're doing big things. We recently went to Valorant, which was super cool to watch. I'm loving it. I really have. I'm so glad to have my own, to be part of a team that has a Valorant team, so I have a team to root for. I'm fingers crossed that they can make it to Berlin, because that would be amazing. Just looking at Twitter, there's been much going on. I don't think I'm going to stream for much longer. We're going to kind of wrap it up here. Couple of hour stream, short little stream, just to get the photos edited. The plan this week, as it is Monday, the start of the week, I have got a plan. That is not my schedule, that is my website that I just clicked on. Let me double check things. So it is Monday. There will probably be a stream tomorrow. I'm planning on streaming Tarkov. So hopefully that is at some point. That will be. The plan is to do a Tarkov stream. So unless something happens in the day work-wise that kind of messes that up, but I should be able to get a stream in. It's not going to be a super late stream because I've got to be up early Wednesday morning as I'm going back to my sister's again. So I'm out all day Wednesday, no stream on Wednesday. Back at my sister's doing some essentially landscaping for her. We're helping her improve her garden and do some flagging and different things. So we'll be going, me and my dad will be going on Wednesday there to finish that off. The last day's worth of work. So no stream Wednesday. And then Thursday, I will be back. Excuse me. With the plan of doing a Valorant stream. I haven't done a Valorant stream for a little bit, but I do want to do a Valorant stream. I have still been playing Valorant just off stream here and there. So the plan is to do a Valorant stream on Thursday. Also, hopefully some point this week, I'm trying to get around to it. There's a lot of VOD to edit through, but I am going to do a birthday stream highlight video. Because I haven't posted any videos for a week now on my second channel, on the gaming channel. So I have a birthday stream, might even be 2 weeks nearly now. I have my birthday stream to edit down. I'm about halfway through editing it. It was a long VOD, so I'm getting there. But that hopefully will go up this week. Hopefully, as well, with streaming Valorant and Tarkov, I'll get another stream highlights video up next week, along with maybe a Valorant frag movie, if I get some clips. So there's going to be a Valorant stream on Thursday, because I need to try and get some clips. And then hopefully at some point as well this week, I will record some more Minecraft for my Minecraft series. Meanwhile, doing all my work during the day. But yeah, so hopefully stream Tuesday, stream Thursday. As for the rest of the week, I don't know. Probably no stream, definitely no stream Saturday or Sunday, as I am busy. I'm out all day Saturday with family, and Sunday I have my D&D session. Friday, probably also busy. But we'll see. Maybe slip in a little late night stream maybe on a Friday. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for this week. My schedule changes every week. It's part of the reason of like working freelance and working for myself. I've a very flexible schedule. I also struggle to stick to a schedule, so I kind of stream when I want to stream. And if I'm not feeling it, I won't stream, but I do try to plan streams out. Not the best thing if you want to grow a stream, but it's the way I am and it's the person I am, so I'm just going to stick to it. I'm not going to force a stream because then I don't enjoy it. If you want to catch another stream, make sure to hit that follow button or go follow me on Twitter. I always tweet it out. But I appreciate anyone that stopped by, alert the new follows, kind words, the chat, people hanging out chat, alert, chilled. This was a good stream. I enjoyed finishing off those photos. Keep your eyes peeled on my Instagram because they probably will get posted there. But yeah, I will catch you in the next stream. Peace.